So as you saw, I actually rolled twice because I got a double for the first one. And apparently you're supposed to roll a second time when you get a double. So I did, and so the first one I landed on was, you know, words like girl, boy, prince, princess, king, queen, man, woman, those kinds of words. And the book that I'm going to be reading for that prompt is Cruel Prince. Not to be confused with The Cruel Prince. This is Cruel Prince. It is a dark romance, and this takes place at a school, so this will work for one of the prompts for the magical readathon, and obviously for the Monoplathon. And with my second roll, I got on the TBR game space, and I know that a lot of people use a spinner wheel with different prompts on it. I did choose prompts that would kind of work for all of my Demonathon books because I haven't read a single one of those yet, and it's kind of like scaring me that I haven't gotten one yet. So yeah, I'm going to be reading Punk 57. I've heard a lot about this because when I spun the wheel, it said a TikTok recommendation. Punk 57 is all over TikTok, so that's what I'm going to be reading.
Yeah, big guess. Yeah. No. Speed right here.
That's definitely.
These is to have a. So this is a rear engine 57. Cool. Wow. Oh yeah. Small block.
As you guys saw, I went to a car show. I'm not really into cars, but my dad invited me to go with him, and I know that in the near future I'm probably going to be moving away, so I want to spend as much time with my parents as I can. So I went with my dad, and we went and got lunch afterwards. It was nice. And then when I got home, I got my physical copy of A Touch of Darkness in the mail, and I'm so happy that I have this on my person now. This has probably been my favorite book lately. So I'm gonna put it on my shelf, but I'm gonna tell you what else I got. I got these. They're little tabs. So I'm gonna start annotating my books with these. I think I'm gonna make each color mean a different thing, but I'm very excited. I'm so excited to have physical books now that I can look back on and look at my favorite moments and, you know, all that different stuff. So, yay! So, I'm still in the middle of reading Cruel Prince. I'm actually kind of almost done. But I just got to maybe like 3/4 of the way through the book. Something kind of messed up just happened, and I'm like, whoop. Whoop. So, guess who finished The Cruel Prince? Me. Actually, not The Cruel Prince, but it's just Cruel Prince. It was okay. I didn't love it. I didn't hate it. It was kind of a frustrating book to read. It felt very long for not really any particular reason. It was over 400 pages, so I don't know. I'm hoping that this next one is good because I've heard that it's good from some, and other people are like, it's way overhyped. So I'm crossing my fingers. Hi guys, I've just been reading Punk 57 and not much else has happened. This book is overhyped. I'm really not enjoying it as much as I was hoping I would. It's okay. It's not great though, and that's really upsetting me. But I think I'm gonna try to finish it this evening. Wish me luck. Okay, I have a couple things to say. I finished Punk 57. But before I talk about that, I got 2 new books in the mail. They're not new, I've already read them. But, yeah. So I'm gonna open these, and then we can talk about Punk 57, because this has been talked about a lot on TikTok, mainly, and I have thoughts about it. So these are the 2 books that I got. Things You Save in a Fire. I read this and I actually really liked it. It's just a romance. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say about it. It's just kind of like a cute romance. And it has to do with a female firefighter. And I actually read this through my local library, and I really enjoyed it, and I'm not really quite sure why, but it was the first romance book I read that I basically made me realize that I like romance. And I got Room. Apparently this was at Target. And Room, I'm gonna try to peel this off while I talk about Room. I read this in August, if you guys remember. And I loved this book as well. Didn't love the movie, but I loved the book. And so I have gotten a physical copy, and this Target sticker is being very difficult, so I'm gonna probably have to take that off camera. So those are the 2 books I got. I'm gonna put them on my bookshelf in a little bit once I can get these stickers off, but I thought I would tell you guys about how I felt about Punk 57. And I regret to inform you all that I was not a huge fan. I gave it 3 stars. I considered giving it 2.5 stars, but there were some things about the book that I did appreciate more than, like, worthy of a 2-star rating. So, I don't know, it just felt so long for, like, no reason. I really felt like it didn't need to be as long as it was. And people on TikTok were like, oh my god, it's so spicy, and if you want my honest opinion, it wasn't. And I don't know, the character building just wasn't great, and I don't know, it was just a very average, very unnecessarily slow-paced book to me, which upset me. I was hoping that I was going to like it because it was hyped up so much, but of course some of these hyped up books are overhyped, and that is exactly how I feel about this one. So I guess that means I need to do my next roll. So once I put these on my shelf, I will do my next roll. I just want to talk about this book a little bit more because I'm reading like negative reviews on Goodreads, and all of the top reviews and the lower star reviews they have those ratings for very different reasons. Like, they don't like that the characters have no redeeming qualities. I love morally gray or even like just complete evil characters. I love that. Or they'll be like, this is not young adult, this is just adult. I don't like smut, I don't like dark romance. None of that is my situation. I just felt like it's a little bit boring. And another person said that they didn't like bully romances. I read the book Bully by Penelope Douglas and loved it. So I don't know, but I'm really frustrated about that. So I don't know. Also, I felt like the romance made no sense. Like, it just came out of nowhere to me. Like, they hate each other, and then out of nowhere they have feelings for each other, but oh wait, no, we hate each other. Like, they weren't saying, oh, I'm attracted to this person. They were like, oh, but I have feelings for them. And it made no sense to me, so. So, I didn't tell you guys what book I was reading, but I already read it. It was this book. It's about minimalism. I rated it 4 stars because it was a very good book. It had lots of useful information and questions in it. My only criticism is that I don't think it should be about minimalism. Like, the title should not indicate that it's about minimalism. It's more about mindful living, but there were still very thought-provoking questions in it and helpful information. And I feel as if the book basically talks about how these days people are really, really materialistic, and they're just drones, basically. Slaves to capitalism, if you will. And, you know, that is like a current event, or, you know, stuff like that. So that's why I read that book. But let's go do another roll. Hi, this is me from the future. I did my roll last night, but this video is getting way too long, so you guys will have to see in the next video what I ended up doing. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and leave a comment and let me know what you thought, if you read any of these books or if these are on your TBR. I can't wait to hear from you guys again, and I will see you next time. Bye!